Hey, some people have been wanting me to do some magazines again, and I have not. It's been way too hot, and even today it's cooler, but it's also buggy, and in direct sunlight it feels good. It's getting a little chilly now in the shade. Over here, I do not want to sit, so I'm standing on my dash of my car, or not the dash, the hood of the car. So let's take a look at the next magazine, and I will only do about 10 minutes at a time. I'm trying not to use the tripod because it's just as shaky as my hand sometimes, to be honest with you. We're looking at the October number 33 Tomart Action Figure Digest. So it's number 33, so it's really early in the run. Obviously the third year, maybe even a little bit later, since they may have been bi-monthly or quarterly at the beginning. It's hard to remember that far back. This magazine was one of the more expensive ones, but it was well worth it. It had a lot of great pictures. On the cover we have Batman, the dummy, I can't remember what his name is, Catwoman, I hated this one. I love Catwoman, I just don't like that one, and the Joker. So the art of Charlie Flat, and we have Tokyo Toy Fair and Masters of the Universe Update. Now remember, this is October, but it wasn't the recent October. It was probably in October back whenever, around 2000, which I should look at the year, 1996 according to this part. That's another thing I should look at. This is actually from 1996. So Masters Universe, I didn't think that was a thing. I know Masters Universe rebooted in 2026 or 2000 next. Let me put it this way. So what do we have back in this magazine? Wow, this magazine is from 1996. That's how old this is. What do we have back then? Well, we had Toy Biz figures, and to be completely honest with you, I wish I could go back and just keep those and not get all the new ones. They were fine. They weren't, oh my gosh, amazing, but they were fine. They did their job, and I should have just been fine with that instead of getting rid of them. Total Chaos figures, I like the way they look. I didn't know anything about the characters. I had quite a few of them. This one. I think I had all of them, to be honest with you. This is one of my favorite figures. I thought he was really great. This one creeped me out big time, but I think I got all of them. So, Storm, of course, is my favorite. All right, we're going to page 4. And on page 4, what is new? We have gargoyles. Man, gargoyles was still a thing then. Xanthos' roadster. I didn't even know he had a roadster. The Stretch Donatello. Remember when Phantom made a movie? I didn't know that was that recent, or whatever. Yeah, they had Phantom ones. Grant Hill Court. I'm not sure where that is. We also have Superman. I had this, but I had it in a different, like, it was translucent. It was a KB exclusive, and they came in bags. I think it was a thing. It looks like it, but again, it was in clear plastic mostly. And we had the Max with those little things. A lot of people just wanted those little things, and I hated when they did gold things. It's like, that's lazy. There's barely any paint on that thing. That's just a lazy review. Number 34 will be, oh, it's now available every month. So it was evidently not monthly at one time. Oh man, these were great figures. We have Superman Back to the Basics. This was during the Superman comic book cartoon, which came out right after, or during maybe Batman the animated series when it started to wind down. I definitely have some of these figures. I have this one because I go turtle on his head all the time. He tucked his Superman head in to put the Clark Kent head on top of it. I had this one at one time. I definitely have that Brainiac. I have this one, I know. I think that suit's really cool. And then they get into what's called Total Justice, which I had them because I love the characters, and the armor added a special touch to it. But, meanie, seriously? The cats are going to be like coming all over the place over here. They just love to get attention right now. All right, kick off the new year with NFL. No thanks. Action figure news briefs. I think the news has been long dead, so 30 years ago almost. Then we got your obligatory ads. Oh, look at that. Those are really cool stuff. I mean, sometimes I do like to look at the ads like this one. Man, I want that so bad. And share. And all the cops. Yeah, there's a lot of great stuff here. That's really cool too. It reminds me of Raj 2000. Spawn. So you think Spawn's new? Pfft, no. Spawn's been going on forever. Forever. I did like this one. Then we had build it yourself G.I. Joes, basically. Mysterio. Wait a minute, I skipped something somewhere. Oh, No, I think it's just they decided to put a splash page on one side in the artist in action, Charlie Flat. Charlie, if you're watching, let me know. So I'm guessing these are his one-of-a-kind figures. Oh my gosh, I would have loved to have had this Blue Beetle. Yes, that is definitely a Golden Age Blue Beetle, one of a kind, because they've never made a figure of that in any format, because I would have definitely had one. So out on this page we have figures that, yes, we've had different versions of. Of course, we had Scarlet Spider. We finally got a Green Lantern Mego figure after billions and billions of years. And then he has a packaging mock-up. And then Hobgoblin. Oh my gosh, I would love a Dr. Fate. There's supposed to be one coming out for Mego. That's a great Green Lantern right there. And Spider-Woman. I think Mego got the Marvel license, so hopefully we'll get a Spider-Woman. Okay, I definitely want to see more Justice Society in the Mego line. We've never gotten a Green Lantern. Like, you know, Alan Scott Green Lantern. All right. Oh, Star Trek. Yes, I absolutely love Star Trek. We knew that these were going to be worth so many millions of dollars one day. And now you can basically get them for $1 each. It's one of the few lines that sadly went down, down, down in value when it should have went up, up, up. Because everybody loves Star Trek. And that's probably why it went down in value, because everybody bought it. That's a great. I don't remember this one ever coming out. This is the slightly bigger ones from the movie. Yeah. Okay, so I don't remember that one coming out at all. The other ones definitely came out, though. I remember I had all these other ones. I don't know if I had Geordie LaForge like that, though. Maybe Geordie didn't come out. Sweetheart, look. Sweetie, do you have to get up here? My cats are just dying for attention. All right. Over here. No, don't lick the camera, please. Don't sniff it. Then we have Star Trek Barbie. These are actually pretty cheap. I mean, I'm just surprised. It was a great thing. I get them for at least the uniforms. And then meet the cast members. Sadly, some of them are just no longer with us. Makes me sad. Oh, okay, sweetheart. All right. Gosh, you're gonna make me pet him. All right, we have Angela, Super RV, VR. Okay, baby, I'm trying to do something here. Can I pet you some other time? Robo. And we got Bee Fighter Kabuto. So this is the International Japan Toy Fair. And I'm doing nothing. They don't want any attention. Now it's like they're saying, oh, I gotta get attention. Man, these are awesome. Especially, let's look at those Bee Fighter Kabutos, which of course are Big Bad Beetleborg Metallics. I wish they'd have made this one. Did they ever make any of these bad guys in America? I definitely have some of these Metallics figures. Oh, I wish I had all those. That'd be awesome. I feel like they did, and I just never found them. Like the villains are always the rarest thing to get, because, you know, people just don't want them as much, which I do. Gundam X. Plastic kits. Motorized SD Gundams. It's like you wind them up and let them go. For that much, I don't think it's a battery one. Oh, Rockman, which of course Mega Man. Love that. Look how tiny these pictures are. They could have done a better job on these pictures, honestly. Raiden. Oh, this was Raiden. This was not the original Raiden. This is the series with, gosh, like the 90s, I guess. Because it's right here. Then we have Sailor Moon. I've heard guys swear that it was a good show. I just have no desire to watch it. Gamera 2. Mask Rider. It's like the launching pad like Evel Knievel we used to have back in the 70s. All the cats jumping up here. It's gonna make it hard to not have that glare from the car. Because they pulled the towel down. By the way, I'm using a towel to keep the magazine kind of stable. I remember BTX. No, it's not a Korean pop band. Gun Kid. Heroes of Dugong. So after this, we're going to switch and do a second video because I don't want to go over 10 minutes. I don't know what this doggone is, but it looks doggone good. Actually, this looks very familiar. This looks a lot like Superfire. I swear I have a version of this from, you know how they have the knockoffs of this kind of stuff that you can find at places? I'm pretty sure I got a knockoff of that. Not the same colors exactly, and not with those stickers like that. Transformers Blocktown? What the heck is that? Oh, it's like Legos for Transformers. I have never heard of that. And you know, I've had this magazine. I guess I just didn't look at all the fine print. Or maybe I did, I can't remember. It's been like 20, 30 years. And this is a fantastic model of RC. I don't know if it's articulated, but it looks really good. Beanie. Oh gosh, we got a lot more. Okay, so this is the stuff that I could spend hours looking at. Beat-em-on. I had Beat-em-on stuff. I had this thing that connected 3 of them together into one giant robot. It was this one. I'm pretty sure, because I remember those colors. I don't know where it is now, though. Sega's ST Tail. Takara's Transforming Ultra Turtles. Oh, man. I had the American version of these. Oh, yes, because I have that weapon right there. Oh, yeah. I definitely had all 4 of these. They were called something else in America. It was very Dragon Ballish. No, more like Ronin Warriors at the time. Oh my gosh, Changeron. I definitely had Changeon. No, it's Changeron. I have these in one form. They didn't transform the ones I have. Now I do have him and the transforming motorcycle that turns into a robot. And then this came in a 3-pack, 4-pack. It came in 4-pack. 1, 2, 3. There was a 4th one. I don't know what it is, but it came in like these almost rubbery kind of figures that didn't do much. They just moved their arms. I love Changeron. Or Changereon, maybe. What got me into this is I got a bootleg version. It was silver and gold instead of any clear parts. At the flea market back in the 90s or 2000s or somewhere around there. And when I finally got the internet and found out what these are, I grabbed them off of eBay. It was not cheap. Oh my gosh. Back then when eBay first started and figures were like less than 10 bucks, it was 40 bucks. That was way more expensive than American toys of the same caliber. But it's one of my prized possessions now. I could do a video on it. I think I may have already done it. Here's my bread and butter. Micronauts, which is this back thing called Microman by Japan. I did not know they were doing reissues back in 1996 though. I definitely have the Eastern ones. Because we like the Eastern Island ones. All right, okay, so for the next video, we're going to go to the rest of this magazine and we're over the halfway point. So check it out then, tomorrow maybe.